Hi guys, how you all doing? I'm just going to do a quick review. I'm off to watch Evil Dead in a minute for the first time, so I'm really looking forward to that. But I watched last night Ironman 3, one of the biggest film blockbusters that's come out or will be box office takings by the end of this year, no doubt about it. The hype was huge for this. Iron Man was extremely successful. Iron Man 2 took even more money, but wasn't too keen on it. I was kind of disappointed. And of course, The Avengers, absolutely awesome film last year. So we get to see Tony Stark again. Seem to get lucky enough to watch him every year at the moment. And he's in Iron Man 3. Now, obviously, I'm not going to reveal any spoilers, but I will mention things that were in the trailer for you, so to help you along. Obviously, story of this one goes, there is a new terrorist on the block, and his name is the Mandarin. And actually, he hides behind a camera, but he shows his face, so you know what he's all about. And he's got a great accent. This character's played by Ben Kingsley, and his voice very much reminds me of the Joker in The Dark Knight, "You'll never see me coming," that sort of voice. Very, very good. He does it very, very well, and he looks the part. And he is a terrorist who's using temperature bombs. I won't go too much into that. To explode and evaporate people and just take out huge radius areas, and he's got a thing against phony areas, basically things like the Chinese temple in LA and stuff like that. And his target eventually in the end is to kill the president, and that is his main target. Now obviously Tony Stark, it's just getting on with his life, but obviously he puts himself in a foolish position where he tells him that I'm going to come after you, and that's leaving an invitation for the Mandarin to come after him, go and attack him. And this is where you see the trailer, and you see that his whole apartment block with all his gadgets and everything gets destroyed. His suits, he's a mess, he's left off from the wastelands, and he's got to rebuild himself, get himself sorted out to go back full strength with an attack to destroy them. Is the film better than the first one? It's very hard to make a film better than the original, so I have to say no, it's not quite as good. Straight away when I saw the trailer and I saw the poster, I noticed there were lots of little Iron Mans in the background, and I was a bit worried about that. I thought, why is there all these Iron Mans in the background? Please don't make this film have like 20 or so Iron Mans in the background. Unfortunately, there is a lot of them, and the issue I have with that is it takes away the Iron Man original suit that he's in. You know, he's this special person, he's the Iron Man, and all of a sudden there's this whole load of other Iron Men appearing as well. You'll also notice that Colonel Jones, played by Don Cheadle, is the War Machine, and now has a completely different look. He's sort of like very much like the Captain America look. He has a much smaller role in this one, and I'm not too keen on the design of the new Patriot. And funny enough, as it goes in the film, neither is he. He keeps slagging it off. Tony Stark keeps slagging it off. So I have a feeling if there's an Iron Man 4, that name will change back to War Machine again, and maybe the design will go back as it was before as well. So that's a good thing. Tony Stark's character is absolutely fantastic in this. He's still full of all those cheeky one-liners. There's a lot of humour in this, but it's done in the right way, and it's not spoilt. It doesn't make this film like a comedy and all of a sudden there's a serious moment and then a stupid moment straight after. But I will have to say, 2/3 of the way through, there's an excellent twist in this film that I have to say I didn't see coming. And it is one of the funniest scenes I've seen in a movie for such a long time. And the acting on the actor that does this is absolutely fantastic. I promise you, for the 5 minutes that this happens, you'll be laughing your head off. You'll be a bit confused, but you'll be laughing and you'll be thrown back and you think, what's going on? But really, it beats sketches in comedy films. This actor, the voice, everything, absolutely brilliant. You've got to watch it for that bit. It's absolutely brilliant. Guy Pearce is also in this as well. Guy Pearce is a brilliant actor, and he plays good and evil parts excellent. And obviously in this one, he's playing an evil part of a complete mastermind, really, really smart guy. I won't go too much into his character because it reveals a lot of the plot line, but needless to say, he plays a big part. There is also another character in this from, I think, is it Emma Hall? I'm not too sure. who was from the Awakening film. Very sexy, very gorgeous girl. She'll play her part. And of course Gwyneth Paltrow. You know, we're not going to take the second seat back from her. Excellent as well. Now there are a few problems in this film, and there are some good points too. It's been mentioned in other videos of how easy he tends to get through certain dangerous situations, and he does in this film as well. They seem to slide off his back quite easily. He's up against it, against a real threat, and he seems to just come up with something. I'll forgive that, and I won't let that spoil it, because he is a genius, and he's got loads of gadgets, and he's ready, and he's always got a backup plan as well. So fair play to it. The effects, excellent in this movie as well, absolutely brilliant. You will see a lot of action. It is an over 2 hours film, so the story isn't crammed and compressed all too much in. So it's the sort of run length time of the other two movies as well. So overall, would I enjoy this film? Would I recommend it to you? Hell yes. If you're looking forward to watching this, this will not spoil it. I promise you will love this movie as much as you did the others, and certainly more than Ironman 2. Because you've got all the action, you've got all the characters, you've got a lot of humour. The bodyguard Happy plays a lot of humorous parts, especially his little security tag bit at the start. Very, very funny. But then he sort of dwindles out sort of middle of the film to leave roles for other people. And there are some new characters in this too that I didn't mention. There's a little boy in this who has a great relationship with Robert Downey Jr. And he doesn't spoil it, he doesn't cloud over the story and he's like his sidekick or anything like that. It's just a good sort of connection between the two of them. Very well done. Very excellent. So what does this leave us with? Well, it leaves us with possibly an Iron Man 4 in the future, and most definitely, obviously, as we all know, an Avengers 2 as well. I did have issues with the design of the new Iron Man suit in this one. I thought there was too much gold in it. Don't worry, like all the other Iron Man films, there will be more suits that he will bring out again. I kind of tend to stick to just the one suit. I don't like to keep chopping and changing it all the time, but I suppose for audience you've got to make it a little bit more different and more fun each time. So there you go. Okay guys, well for me it's probably a I'll probably give it a B-. Very good rating in my opinion. For a film that I wasn't expecting a lot for, so I had to go into the hype of it, and it lived up to expectations, so it's a good job. Okay then guys, you have a nice weekend now, go enjoy the film, and I'll catch all you guys later. Cheers, see you later.